Today we're going to take a soil sample from a returning block of cane. The cane is regrown after harvesting, and in this case we're going to determine where to take our soil sample from before we start, and the correct position to take a soil sample from a block where the fertiliser has been applied with a stool splitter down the middle of the row previously is halfway between the middle of the row and the middle of the interspace. So my soil sample will be taken from this position here, which is what we call the shoulder of the row. And I'll remove some of the trash before I begin to expose the surface of the soil. And then I'll dig down, in this case, to a depth of 20 centimetres. So I'm using my auger to dig down. As I fill my auger, I put it in this bucket, and this bucket has a plastic bucket with a plastic handle, and it's important to remember to avoid any sort of contamination with your soil sampling. And if you use a metal bucket, it might have some things, something like zinc in it, which will affect the quality of your soil sample. Continue to collect my soil into the bucket, and then make sure I'm down to my depth of 20 centimetres. I will then put the last of the soil from this hole into the bucket, and then I'll continue to take soil samples across the block to get multiple soil samples which will give me a representative sample. I'll do this by using a predetermined pattern, or I might use the data collected from an EM map, which would give me specific locations that I need to sample.